In a tale of self-discovery, eccentricity, and unexpected success, the story of Ivar Sondors unfolds against the backdrop of Asperger's syndrome, a condition that went undiagnosed until his adulthood.
I was sick at the time, and I was on crutches, and I saw an electric bike, which was $4,000 electric bike, and I said, with all my manufacturing background experience, I could really redesign this bike and engineer certain aspects of this bike in a way where it could become affordable to everyone. That's how it all began.
With a surfer's hand and a Beach Boy blonde ponytail, Sondors' journey began in Latvia, where his uniqueness was recognized by his parents even before the age of 3. Growing up, Sondors found solace in isolation and creativity. He struggled with social interactions, leading him to immerse himself in woodworking, finishing high school at the age of 14, and pursuing art school. That path led him to Chicago, where he built wooden panels for major joint companies like Mattel, Fisher-Price, and McDonald's. Despite business success, Sondors felt a profound sense of misery and anxiety in social situations. A turning point came when a therapist diagnosed him with Asperger's syndrome at the age of 38. The diagnosis explained the challenges he faced with communication and social interaction. Asperger's, now considered a mild form of autism, often goes undiagnosed until adulthood, particularly in high-functioning or creative individuals. For Sondors, the diagnosis brought liberation. It was a relief to understand the reasons behind his struggles, and therapy became a pivotal moment for improvement. The diagnosis allowed him to embark on adventures he never thought possible, including the ambitious electric bike campaign that followed. February 2015, the crowdfunding phenomenon took an unexpected turn with the launch of the Storm e-bike campaign on Indiegogo. With the ambitious goal of developing a $500 electric bike capable of reaching 20 miles per hour and running for 50 miles on a single charge, the campaign quickly captured the world's attention. Quickly surpassing its modest $75,000 goal, the campaign raised a staggering $6.1 million. However, the success was not without a share of controversy.
On our previous crowdfunding campaign, we had a tremendous success. We raised over $6 million. We sold bike to 67 countries worldwide. I can't thank enough our early backers, some people who believed in me and in what I was building for them. So it's the most humbling experience ever. And just to have this kind of support from the communities is a tremendous honor to experience. And I just can't wait to grow that base with this new campaign.
Doubts from electric bike experts and a cease and desist letter from Prodeco Technologies cast a shadow over the campaign. Legal disputes followed, with Public Relations Agency 2.0 filing a lawsuit against one of the creators, Ivar's, aka Storm Sondors. Despite the challenges, the campaign claimed to have delivered some bikes, though falling short of the lofty promises made during its inception. This raised crucial questions about the credibility of the creators and the feasibility of delivering bikes at the promised price.
So you bring up the next product. One of the most appealing parts of this bike that people were talking about is the price.
Yeah.
And since we've gotten the volume so high, you talked about how shipping might be a little bit lower.
Yes.
But I also want to know if you're going to kind of keep a lower price, because at one point the campaign said $12.99 or something.
Yes, lower price for retail down the road.
Yeah.
Or I talked to the fans here today that we really need to find that magic price point where it's going to be affordable for masses. Okay. So it might not be as cheap as we're selling right now, but we're going to keep it as affordable as possible.
And shops probably need a margin,
we're going to go direct.
Oh,
we're not going to be into dealerships because we have a lot of dealers reach out to us, but we're going to keep it direct so there's no markup so we can control the pricing.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so we're kind of doing the Tesla model.
Let's delve into the background of the key players, notably Latvian-born Ivar Sondors and partner John Hopp. Sondors, known for designing toys for McDonald's, envisioned the e-bike after a personal mobility limiting accident. Hopp, claiming to build the original prototype with an investment of over $6,300, found himself pushed aside as the campaign gained funding. The financial success of the campaign led to over 6,630 bikes being shipped globally from China, according to the campaign, although ImportGenius.com suggests a slightly lower figure. The number of bikes owed to backers becomes a contentious issue, leaving the true count uncertain. Initially priced at $499 with 5,000 pre-orders, additional shipping costs ranging from $194 to $247 were incurred. Subsequent increases in part prices, coupled with extra expenses for batteries and insurance, raised questions about the transparency of the campaign. Scrutiny over the bike specifications further fueled skepticism. The initially ambitious claims of a 45-pound weight, 20-pound speed, 50-mile range, and 90-minute recharge time were downgraded, and the bike struggled to meet even these revised expectations. Reviews from Electrical Bike Review and others highlighted shortcomings, such as the top speed of 18 miles per hour, a range of 15 miles, and a 4-hour recharge time. Support for the bike was criticized as poor to non-existent, although reports suggested improvements in the shipping version. The curtain was pulled back on a civil lawsuit filed in the Superior Court of California by Agency 2.0, accusing the Sondors e-bike team of contractual fraud. However, as investigations delved deeper into the backstory, revelations emerged that Ivar Sondors carries a fraud judgment from 2011, raising eyebrows about his past dealings. Toy Jobs, the plaintiff in the 2011 case, sought $39,457 from Ivar Sondors for fraud. Agency 2.0, the PR agency behind the Sondors e-bike Indiegogo campaign, found themselves entangled in a web of financial disputes and broken agreements. Jonathan Chaupin, COO of Agency 2.0, recounted a narrative of hard work and persistence in promoting the e-bike concept, sensing the potential for a killer campaign. The Agency 2.0 model involving fronting much of the initial funding, with an agreement to recoup costs and fees during and after the campaign. However, as the project gained traction, financial strain became evident. Ivar Sondors allegedly bounced 3 checks designated for campaign expenses, prompting Agency 2.0 to consider halting their involvement. Crowdfund Insider reached out to Indiegogo and Ivar Sondors for comment, receiving responses from neither. Ivar's, through a new PR company, conveyed his unavailability in China. Meanwhile, Jonathan Chaupin stated Agency 2.0's ongoing commitment to backing supporters' interests. In a candid discussion, John Hopp shared his experience with a feeling deceived and betrayed by Ivar Sondors. Despite initial trust, Hopp now expresses concern over Sondors' apparent disregard for his own reputation. The interview reveals Hopp's disillusionment, disassociation from Sondors, and his realization that the original concept of the e-bike was solely his recreation. As the lawsuit casts a shadow over the Sondors e-bike campaign, the fate of the backers remains uncertain. Ivar Sondors' responses hint at financial complexities, leaving backers questioning if promises will be fulfilled. The case began in 2007, with Toy Jobs eventually winning a judgment against Sondors' company, Aha Toys, in November 2008, and being awarded a judgment against Ivar Sondors personally in August 2011.